87, score of the century. From an estate sale. Outstanding. We're gonna go get Frank and then go for a ride. Yeah, so me and Ryan were at lunchtime. We'll walk laps on the track at work, get a little exercise, and he's always looking on Craigslist and other places for used motorcycles. He stumbled across that FXR from an estate sale, and I think picked it up for like $5,600. It's a 1987, and it had 400 original miles on it. So he restored that thing, got himself a damn nice bike, and he also scored that Thunderheader exhaust. I think his dad gave it to him. He was doing a job or something at some lady's house, and she gave him a bunch of bike parts, and he got that Thunderheader exhaust. And shit, that FXR came out killer. What a nice bike. We're gonna go get Frank, and then we're gonna go tear up the mountains. It's super hot today, super nice. And oh, what else? Oh yeah, a year ago this time, all these hills were on fire up here. We're gonna ride through that. You can see what's grown back in a year and what's wasteland. The fire didn't come down this low. You'll see when
okay, up to this point, the audio with the GoPro is perfect. You'll see what happens when we hook up the communication devices.
Here were a bunch of this had burned out last year. I think the top of the redwoods, man, they just come right back to life. And all this under stuff had burned out. And some spots worse than others. Like that's pretty opened up now. There's no doubt that the undergrowth was it was way too thick, and now it's all thinned out, so. Yeah, just about a year. This was all burned up a year ago. The further we go up this road, the more burned up it is. Yeah.
Now, we can't hear the buzzing in our helmets. It only comes over on the recording through the GoPro. Now, I've used multiple ride communication devices from Cardo and had zero interference with the GoPro recording.
How different it looks now that the forest is all thinned out. It's all open now. You can see like you could never see before across the canyon or anything. Wow, they already got that whole lot cleaned out, all the junk and gunk and everything. Wow. Yeah, that's a trip, man. Those burned out trees, the redwoods, all sprouted new branches. What a trip. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's where everything burned up. All the way down this mountain, all the way to Boulder Creek. Wow, crazy. Look at the guardrail melted. They haven't even replaced it. Trippy. Woo.
Now the Lexin G16 works just fine for communicating to your co-riders, answering phone calls, listening to music, interfacing with Siri on the iPhone, things like that. It works just fine. If you're not filming with a GoPro, then there's probably no issue with this device. But it does interfere with GoPro recording.
Excuse me, sirs. Could you get your mask on? All right, I'm gonna head home. Brian's hanging out. The sad part is, it's a Friday night downtown. It's deader than a doornail. The economy's toast. That's all I'm seeing. Half these businesses have already closed for the night. And it's Friday in the heart of summer. And there's nobody down here. That's terrible. Yep, empty. Wow, that is sad. Sun's starting to go down. Oh, it's nice. There's zero swell whatsoever. It's flatter than a pancake. Which is normal for this time of the year. Next month it all hits, and we'll have waves for 5 or 6 months. That's when it gets best out here. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, into April. In the winter months it'll just crank.